Hey guys, how's it going? Another grocery haul. It's Monday, that's what we do, or at least it's Monday for you when I am putting this up on YouTube. So anyhow, today is a big haul week. Again, you saw last week there was virtually nothing there. We're just not going through as much. I will say it's always funny how much less everybody tends to eat in the summer when it's warm. So I don't know if it's just less snacking or what, but let me show you what all I got. So, as you can see, there's a lot more here this week than last week. It's still not the biggest ever, but that is quite all right because we don't need any more than this right now. So, starting on this end, we have got, now this is actually something that Charlie, I had two of the kids with me. Charlie talked me into grabbing that. And, well, I was getting hungry too, so it was really hard to refuse a couple things. Cheetos, I gave them their choice between the Cheetos or the cheesy chips to go with some meals. They wanted just those, so that's what we went with. Apple pie, just something else to have after a meal or something for treats. And with some activities we have coming up, I thought those would be good. Snacks, well, we've always got to replenish those. I figured one box of each of those will easily get us through 2 more weeks. So until our next large haul. The mini pizzas, the cheeseburgers, those are both convenience foods. As I had mentioned previously, in the summer, we do a little bit more of those to avoid turning the oven on. I do have more of the chicken cordon bleu, though. That is super yummy. We'd love to cook it with frozen vegetables. Gallon of regular milk. Now, as you know, I had not been buying these, and I'm a little leery of the date on it, but I think we'll be okay. The Fairlife milk we've been getting at Sam's Club, shocker, they don't have it anymore. Went over to Target to grab a single jug of it from there, and they were wiped out because apparently everybody else had the exact same idea. So we got a gallon of just regular 2% milk. Blake was begging for cuties. I didn't want to get the big bag at Sam's, so we grabbed a slightly smaller bag at Target. They were kind of looking a little questionable, but this bag looked pretty good. So hopefully they get through it before they go bad at all. Lots of fruit again. The kids have been loving the cherries. We picked up a new cherry pitter, so it's a lot faster and easier to feed them to the little ones. And I think the big kids are appreciating that too. Blake really wanted more kiwis. He was so excited when they had more of these yellow ones versus just the standard green ones. He swears these are sweeter. He's the one who eats them, so I take his word on it. More blueberries, just because we seem to go through those. These are actually a really big container. It's almost twice the size of the ones we were getting, so I'm hoping we get through that before they start to go bad. 4 things of grapes. There's a story behind this. As we were headed out, Blake saw these, the purple ones or black grapes or whatever, and I thought that they would be good to go ahead and get. Somebody else mentioned to me recently a recipe to make homemade popsicles out of just grapes, nothing else added. So I thought if we don't eat them fast enough, we can do that with them. They had just a little bit of the cotton candy grapes in again. 2 of these are for us. One is actually for the kids' grandparents, because apparently they've been looking for them, but they've not been able to catch them. And since I happened to be there and I knew there was no way they'd get there while they still had some, because they were going pretty fast, I grabbed one of those for them. Barbecue sauce. We were buying bigger bulk bottles from Sam's Club. We just don't care for some of the ingredients. Found this. This seems to be doing okay by everybody, but they're much smaller bottles. So I got 3 of them because everybody goes through the barbecue sauce. Bananas from Target. They seem to actually have the best selection of organic bananas lately. So again, I gotta keep switching up where I get things from. More Go-Gurts. We're finally out of those. 2 things of crescent rolls. Those are actually to go with the hot dogs to make pigs in a blanket. We've got more butter just because we go through it. We have not been eating the French toast so much lately, so we're not going through it quite as fast, but the kids still eat quite a bit. These fudge bites, I'm gonna admit, Sean brought those home recently and they were really good, so I picked up a couple more. They're like 2 something per package and they're individually wrapped, so they're actually really good. Granola, they're more like, honestly, they remind me of like chunky oatmeal cookies. It's really the way they're cooked up. It's not loose granola. This is something I can eat. The ingredients were all fine. I had not eaten at all yet today, so I was getting kind of hungry. So I ate 2 of those little clusters as we left Sam's, which is why the tamper seal is already moved. And then on to our meat. Stuffed pork chops. I've been wanting these for a while. I actually have not been able to catch them for a little bit because everybody else seems to love them too. So I managed to see some, so I grabbed a package of those. Chicken breast. Sam's Club did finally do something right and brought back the chicken breast, the Farmer's Market, which is a better brand. We just really like the quality of it, along with our 2 fryer chickens that will go in the Instant Pots to cook whole and shred. So there it is. More groceries this week than last, for sure. So nothing super exciting, but it is something extra. And not to mention too, if you missed, I think I mentioned in a previous video, we have had quite the run of illnesses lately. And in fact, I may have actually said that in a video I never uploaded because I debated on whether or not to put it up. It was more of a commentary video. Anyhow, so for those who don't know, we have had like 3 weeks worth of strep going through our house. There were 5 or 6 of us who ended up being diagnosed with it and on meds and everything. Everybody's finally on the mend from that. And now today, Taya seems to have a stomach bug. So I don't know what's going on, but needless to say, everybody's eating levels have gone down just a little bit last couple weeks. So I'm kind of hoping to get everybody to bounce back, but this will get us through for the time being. And then I'll do another small haul next week. I have some other things planned. I'm gonna finally get more videos up and going. So I apologize to anybody who's been missing some of that, as well as some long promised videos that I have not forgotten, just have not had a chance to do. Such as somebody wanted to see the Jeep that they spotted in our driveway when I did our van video. And like today, I'd be doing it as soon as I'm done with this, except it's what our oldest daughter drives to work. And so she's not here. I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow afternoon because I have to coordinate. I'm gonna have Sean do that video with me and she has to be home from work. So it's taking a little bit extra to get that video done, along with some other ones. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and end this one though. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, hit that notification button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I will see you in the next one.